A very good morning, dear students. Today we are going to understand the lesson. We have seen some briefly information in last period about the Gram Panchayat. In Indian, we can see that India is an agricultural country, so that every village has the Gram Panchayat. So that we are going to understand the Gram Panchayat. You can see the how the Gram Panchayat control the people, the local government bodies that manage the affair of rural population is called the Gram Panchayat. So that the Gram Panchayat control the affairs which taken place in the village. So it's handle the problems of people which they are facing, so that they can discuss the problems. It means that every village has the Gram Panchayat, and they have to look after the everything. In most village, some seats are reserved for the backward classes and for women, that they also get the opportunity to serve the people which are in the village. And the mostly the seats are reserved from backward and for women. They also get the chance to express, to help the community. So you can see in this picture, so people from the Gram Panchayat, they are having the meetings. So how they are having the meeting? They are discussing the planning, which things they have to take, what kind of improvement is needed, what kind of developments are needed in their village. So now member of Gram Panchayat are elected for a term of 5 years. How many years the members are elected? There are 5 years that they have to work for the as a Gram Panchayat member. So you can see that these are the villages person, the member of the Gram Panchayat. You can see in that how it is. And the member of the one of the Gram Panchayat is called the Sarpancha or Pradhan. Means he looked after the members. He controlled the member of Gram Panchayat and he assists. And there are also Sarpanch also. That if a main person is absent, he looks after him. So that the Gram Panchayat, how it's work. So that it looks after the constructions, repair, lightening of roads. These things they looked in their area, so that everyone can understand these things. They have to construct the roads, repair the roads, and even they have to provide the health services in the village. They have to take the camp for the polio camp, and some treatment which are the needed. There are peoples which things are necessary and which things are not necessary, they have to throw out of the village, and they have to look after the schools, runs primary schools, how they are getting the education, their children from the village, what, and arrange the fairs and festivals in their village. These things they have to look after the arranging everything. Means that this is the role of Gram Panchayat. Ensure supply of clean drinking water. They have to see that how they will not get the problems if the crisis of waters are facing the people from the village. So they have to be get these things cleared by the people, and which is the important things for the people. They have to be handle the carefully these situations of any conditions, so that these are the Gram Panchayat roles. So we can understand, provide the seed and the fertilizers to the farmers, that when they will provide these things, that farmer can get the proper income from the feed, and they will have the economic good power of the some earnings, and the planting of tree in the village, that they can handle the good environment by the students. They have to be arrange any kind of project, planting project, that can be arranged in the schools, in the campus of the village, or anywhere. They have to look after these things. So now you can see this is the Gram Panchayat. So through this video we can understand how it is a Gram Panchayat, how it is faced. So this way we can understand this is the structure of Gram Panchayat. You can understand. So that Gram Panchayat is the main source, that where people can solve their problems, or they can get any document from the Gram Panchayat. So this way you can see how people gather in a one place, and the Sarpanch comes and they discuss the problems of village. So you can see that this is the way. Now the village Panchayat is an agency which looked after the need of the villagers. You can see this way. So that can be understood by everyone, so that everyone can see and everyone can express their thoughts. Or elders, those are from the villages, they can express their thoughts, they can give their ideas, they can keep their opinions. The head of the Panchayat is called the Pradhan or Sarpancha, as I told you. So that he decides that the how things will take place, and the member of the Gram Panchayats are elected by the people. These things also we have studied. Of the village who are 18 years and above it, so that they can handle these things. So that the member of village Panchayat elect the Pradhan, means called the Sarpancha. So that the village of the functions, the panchayats, how they work such way that anyone should not have a problems. The panchayat settle the petty, and they can look after the dispensaries for the treatment of the sick people. They can understand these things. So this way, and if it arranges for the clean water for the drinking, the people of the village, you can see that it's take care of the streets lightening, and they can, and it runs for school village children's and open the library also. These things we can understand through this way. So that is the best way of Gram Panchayat. It also provides alert education centers for the peoples, those are not educated, so that of the village. So we can understand in the it maintain the cleanliness of the village. So this way we can understand, my dear students. So see, these things we have studied. The village panchayat look after the needs of the villagers. It works improve the condition of village. These things we have understood today's sessions. Each Gram Panchayat has 5 members, including 1 woman member. So these things also we have studied. The village panchayat settled all the petty disputes between the villagers. So my dear students, you must have studied these things from these lessons. So now see you then in next period. So be healthy, stay home, and goodbye. See you in next period. Thank you.